Alright, Master Mason, though. I want to bring the front line to Shangri-La. Let's take Jack Nicholas there talking about Private Santiago. Old Tom Cruise himself. You know, in Oblivion, he's fighting himself. He's doing his thing. Right after that case, you're a Jag. You are the private. You have to go through all of that. So me too. Time, reality, warping, Edge of Tomorrow, jump out of a plane, Mission Impossible. You're taking on a mummy in a tomb with, you know, shooting it, making the A-B connection in this year's training of what's getting going on. I'm just listening to Boss here on Fuck Gravity. Alright, so where do I? Don't you love that? Tom Cruise in here. He's fighting himself, talking about Private Santiago. And in this, you know, the front line, you know, in Shangri-La here, you can't run to the front line and back without running out of gas. There's a lot about what the Mecca in this place is supposed to be, because honestly, the front line is Shangri-La. You plank this. You integrate chaos to it by saying a rational number Planck's constant. Why is that one so constant that some kid can't understand that every time you see this, you need two things. You need to focus on what it is, and you need to focus on where it's going. Basically, the priest there, Vampire Slayer, with what's his name there? I can't think of the movies. The apocalypse where they're coming out like it's us. This is it. And if it wasn't fucking Simulator, end one half it. Keep an eye on this and do that one. If it comes off, put it together, Marie. Cellophane. Started looking for something, you know, and alright, baby, bing bang boom. Listen. The bunny. See, we're quick. I was like, man, if I was too bullet focused on one thing, I'd forget trajectories. Anyways, back to Shangri-La and the front line there. You know, I'm trying to bring that in here, and a lot of times people have this. I mean, there's a big note about, like, you know, sometimes it's about check the faith on a thing, but I'm just more willing to defend it, an alpha beta thing. A delta B in this conversation says it's actually some gravity calc, Democratic with the Republican forces as the N1/2 number, that is civilian votes that we're all statistically analyzing based on the numbers as they come in, Hubble redshifted to a squared platform that shows me the percentages on the number, and therefore some entropies, the most common topologies based on forming that down. You know, so now that last set becomes something that the AI program has to pump. And all right, so everything else, I'm going to put one out there, and that starts floating away in the redshift. Is it? Well, we're talking about a first sentence in this sentence here, or this paragraph that says, all right, so this next part was this over here. And all right, so I can see those distances happen in real life, real time. Maybe us as generals can't pull our shit together, and that might be a problem in here too. We gotta factor every variable as if it's a neutrino inside of here. So alright, we did that by math, and eventually you just grind down the table down to everything. The floor is not even a floor in the snow mill no more. It's just a ground down hilltop, you know. I mean, it's plateaued that thing, you know. I mean, a lot of times that's what you do in there, tearing rock down. I'm just knocking down that mountain, taking off the top right off it. It's going to level that thing and drop it 16,000 feet, man. Just nothing but bluestone. Grinding TGIF, man. How are you today? Hey, I thought we had a deal. Son, number one. It makes a difference down here. A rainy day, cold day. I'll allow it. I'll allow winter Earth. It can do it. She's allowed to make decisions like that. I don't much. I work within the margins, right? The approximation of the hurricane. It's, you would think, right? And then it's bunny hunting, international survival. You know, I'm into politics. You're gonna ask questions about what are they talking about on CNN, and I'm just gonna get choked out slowly by the news somewhere. Well, honey, there's this thing. The thing about it is alpha beta. I didn't want to actually take on the world's problems today. I wanted to love you, and all this. I hate to break it down to you too. I mean, honestly, we made decisions here. This is our box. Edge of tomorrow, the end in there. Like, neither one of us is making out of here. Yeah, even if God allows it, like, we got to be in this box doing it over and over again just in case we do win. You have to hang that one out until you figure it out. Bullpen. Yeah, an old stand coming in. Well, you're alright. Alright. That's what you do. You take a beast like Tom Cruise in the game. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Well, of course it's salty. You know, the parallel, of course, is you clock in, you this international heister, being everything that's America, but then one have not America at all. Because America is going to be military and not military because money, it's X, and it's going to be both. Do the math. X, Y, Z, put it in there. Now somewhere's in here, whether you know it or not, there's money. I'll beat the hell out of that box with you. Find all the shiny laying around. You know the imposter? You gotta do all your tasks, brother. Fucking show up. I'm watching. Think I'm the good guy because I'm in charge of the ship, right? Catch you on the next one.